Two brothers left home for a simple weekend road trip through the Nevada desert. They never came back. Their car was later found abandoned, doors unlocked, and strange tire marks nearby. Weeks passed with no answers, until one security tape from a forgotten gas station revealed a chilling moment. But it only raised more questions. What really happened to the Marlowe brothers? Before we begin today's chilling case, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people discover these unsolved stories. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode that might just keep you up at night. And most importantly, drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think really happened to the Marlowe brothers? Was it a tragic accident or something far more sinister? Now, let's begin. Two brothers left home for what was supposed to be a simple weekend road trip through the Nevada desert. They never returned. Their car was later found abandoned, doors unlocked, and strange tire marks nearby. No blood, no bodies, just silence. Weeks passed with no answers, until a grainy security tape from an old gas station revealed a moment frozen in time. But rather than solving the mystery, it only deepened it. What really happened to the Marlowe brothers? And why did their final moments leave behind more fear than closure? Let's go back to where it all began. Marlowe, age 25, had always been the quiet type. The kind of guy who could spend hours fixing an old car engine, then wander out into the hills with his camera just to catch the perfect sunset. A mechanic by trade and a dreamer by heart, he had a fascination with stars, machines, and silence. His younger brother Noah, age 28, was his opposite in almost every way. Noah worked in real estate, lived off charisma, and had a laugh that turned heads in any room. But they were close. Eli was the anchor, Noah the sail. They grew up in Eugene, Oregon, in a modest home on the city's quiet north side. Their parents had divorced when they were teenagers, leaving the brothers to rely on each other. Through every summer camping trip, every scraped knee, and every argument over who got the top bunk, they became inseparable. The road trip was Noah's idea, a 3-day getaway. No girlfriends, no clients, no distractions. They would drive through Nevada's high desert, visit some ghost towns, and take photographs of the night sky. Noah even called it their digital detox. Eli didn't need much convincing. They packed light, a cooler, a few bags, camera equipment, flashlights, and a tent. On Friday morning, they left Eugene in Noah's black 1998 Ford Bronco. The plan was simple: drive through the desert, camp near Silver Flat Basin, and make it back by Sunday. They made several stops along the way. A diner in Bend, a gas station outside Tonopah. At that gas station, they posted a selfie to Eli's Instagram. It would be the last known image of them alive. In the picture, Noah grinned with sunglasses perched on his head, while Eli half smiled behind the camera. No one could have known what lay ahead. Sunday came and went. Their mother, Linda Marlowe, had expected them for dinner. When they didn't show, she assumed they were delayed. But when Monday passed with no call, she grew uneasy. By Tuesday, her texts and calls went unanswered. She reported them missing that afternoon. Local authorities began a routine search. Perhaps they had gotten stuck or their vehicle had broken down. It wasn't until Wednesday afternoon that a park ranger discovered the Bronco. It was parked on the edge of a crack basin known as Silver Flat. The doors were unlocked. Inside, backpacks, half a bottle of water, some melted snacks. But the camera was gone. No sign of struggle, just the desert wind. Local ranchers were interviewed. One of them, an old man named Virgil Hooper, reported seeing strange lights in the sky Sunday night. Others spoke of hearing engine noises deep in the night, long after sunset. The Marlowe family offered a reward. Volunteers joined the search. Planes flew overhead, but no trace of the brothers emerged. On the 6th day of the search, a boot was found 5 miles from a Bronco. It was Eli's size, caked in mud, its laces partially burned. Experts said the pattern on the boot suggested it had been dragged, not worn. Even stranger, the Bronco's battery had been tampered with, wires disconnected. Investigators found no fingerprints on the car doors or the steering wheel, only a faint oil residue on the hood latch. Then came a break. A gas station 40 miles east turned over security footage from early Sunday morning. At 1:13 a.m., Noah entered the store. He looked calm, buying a bag of jerky and a pair of AA batteries. Behind him stood a man in a gray hoodie. He never bought anything. He just stared. The tape showed the man walking to a battered red truck with no plates. The vehicle drove off in the direction the brothers had planned to travel. 3 weeks passed with no leads. Then, a dog belonging to a local hiker sniffed out something in a crevice near the base of an old ridge. It was a torn backpack. Inside was a plastic bag containing a memory card. Authorities recovered the SD card and managed to extract over 120 photos. Most were ordinary: sunsets, wide desert shots, ghost town ruins. Then came the last batch. The final 40 photos were taken at night. Many were completely black. A few had erratic flash bursts, catching glimpses of rocks, brush, and what appeared to be blood on a metal object. In one image, Eli's hand could be seen gripping a tire iron. His knuckles were raw. The last image was the most disturbing. It was a reflection in a rear-view mirror. Eli's face, blurry but unmistakable. His eyes were wide open, and behind him, something shadowy seemed to move in the back seat. The discovery of the camera reignited public interest. Theories flooded online forums. One group believed it was a tragic accident. Maybe they became lost, ran out of water, and succumbed to the elements. But the presence of gear, the untouched water, and the tampered battery made this unlikely. Others believed they had been followed. The man in the hoodie became the center of speculation. Some claimed he was part of a larger smuggling operation. Locals whisper of abandoned mine shafts being used for drug stashes. A third theory suggested the brothers witnessed something they weren't supposed to. Maybe a deal, maybe something darker. If so, someone made sure they never returned. For months after the disappearance, heavy rains revealed part of a human femur near an old dynamite shack. Forensics confirmed it belonged to Noah. Days later, a molar matched Eli. Around the site, bones lay scattered, likely moved by wildlife. There were no gunshot wounds, no clear trauma, just decay. A few feet away, a torn wallet. Inside, a napkin with a message scribbled in grease pencil. "We're not alone out here. He keeps circling." No further evidence was recovered. The desert had swallowed the rest. The case remains open, but no arrests have been made. The man from the gas station was never found. His truck was never identified. Every year, on the anniversary of their disappearance, The Marlowe family holds a vigil at the trailhead outside Silver Flat Basin. Candles, photos, silence. The questions remain. Who tampered with the Bronco? Why didn't the brothers return to the car? What happened in those last terrifying hours? Perhaps the truth lies buried in the desert. Or perhaps it left the desert long ago. All we have are black photos, burned laces, and one last blurry reflection. The echo of two brothers, lost in a silence deeper than sand. We may never know what truly happened to Eli and Noah Marlowe in the Nevada desert. Was it a random tragedy, a calculated disappearance, or a warning sign buried in sand and silence? All we have are questions, and a memory card full of fear. If this case unsettled you the way it unsettled us, share your theory in the comments. Was someone watching them? Did they witness something they shouldn't have? Let's talk about it below. If you made it this far, take a second to like this video. It helps this story reach more people who care. And if you're drawn to real-life mysteries, cold cases, and the moments that leave investigators speechless, subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so you never miss what's next. Until then, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, some trails never lead back home.